What's up, losers? It's your boy, the OGGM. It's 8:40 on the 24th day of June, a very historic, memorable, and deeply tragic 24th day of June. It's 62 degrees and cloudy. It's time to take a look at any bips and bobs of news that is affecting the tabletop role-playing game world today that we haven't already covered during the week. Obviously, anything I say is overshadowed by the overturning of Roe versus Wade. I would say I'm deeply disappointed in the Supreme Court, but of course I lost all faith for you fucks a long time ago. So I'm not surprised. I just feel sorry for any women who are listening to the sound of my voice right now. Obviously, I'm pro-choice, as if you didn't know, but this is not the place to discuss politics. It's a place to discuss role-playing. And in regards to role-playing, tomorrow is Free RPG Day. If you are lucky enough to live near a game store that's doing Free RPG Day, I have a list of all the product that should be available at Free RPG Day. Should be. Remember, we've discussed this before. Not every store is going to have the complete collection of stuff, because in order to get the stuff from Free RPG Day and get enough to actually be worth it, it's expensive. I mean, the starting pack is like almost $200, and then you have to go up. So, if you've ever wondered why so few stores do Free RPG Day as opposed to how many do Free Comic Book Day, it's simply because from a financial point of view, it is more likely to be worth it financially to a store to get Free Comic Book Day stuff. And there's more incentives for stuff to do Free Comic Book Day as opposed to Free RPG Day. There's very little incentive. It's very expensive. And the stuff that they're going to maybe get for that in exchange for how much money they might make on Free RPG Day, it is no way competes with Free Comic Book Day. It's just uphill battle. But anyways, we see what we got. So we have some friendly local game stores across the United States and Canada are offering RPG products, including quick starts, one-shot samples, miniatures, dice, and more. It's a great time to get to your friendly local game store to play tabletop role-playing games. Before you make the trek to your store, here's a quick guide to all the available RPG projects. While there are miniatures and dice and cards and pins from different games, this article focuses mainly on the role-playing stuff because the miniatures, dice, cards, and pins are the high-end stuff. So the only stores that are going to be carrying those are going to be the ones that really invested the full amount. So we've got a Cyberpunk Red Easy mode from Artisolian. It's an upgrade to the introductory that was in the starter set, but it's not the full rulebook. If you love indie games, level 9 games, this is exactly what you need. Level 1, Volume 3, it's an anthology of independent games that's available. From Darrington Press, we have a one-page RPG about familiars called Familiar Problem, written by Marisha Ray and Grant Horwitz. See, look, they're making their own stuff. From Talon Hill and Magpie, we have a quick start for Root. This is powered by the Apocalypse role-playing game based upon the Root board game. From Mephidius, we have the Homeworld Revolution 2D6 RPG. It's a starter rule set that also includes a starter adventure and how the 2D20 system works. From Paizo, we have a Starfinder adventure called Fistful of Flowers. A Pathfinder adventure called A Fistful of Flowers and a Starfinder adventure called Skitter Warp. From Renegade Studios, we have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers quick start. We have a G.I. Joe role-playing game quick start. We have a Transformers quick start. And we have a Hunter the Reckoning 5th edition quick start. From Battle Mats, Lock Battle Mats, we have some Dungeons & Dragons maps and tokens and stuff like that. From Privateer Press, looks like we have the 5th edition version of Iron Kings, Kingdoms with a starter's quick start / adventure called A Strange Light Breaks. This is the 5th edition conversion of Privateer Press's amazing Iron Kingdoms. Iron Kingdom definitely rates in my top 5 of things that I think are perfect for 5th edition. We've talked about that before. There are certain things that I feel are perfect for the way 5th edition works and the mentality that Wizards of the Coast thinks 5th edition players want. And just the over-the-top, almost heroic flavor of 5th edition seems to fit certain genres better than others. And Iron Kingdom Steampunk is definitely one that I think is perfect for 5e. From Goodman Games, we have some stuff for DCC. We've got a adventure called Danger in the Hour. And then we've got a DCC / 5e adventure called The Three Wizard Conundrum. From SFG Games, we have some more stuff for 5e. We have got the Epic Encounters. These are the maps and the printout of Epic Encounters, Chasm of the Durgar Cult. It does not include the miniatures, though. From Oni Press, we have a Rolled and Told. This is an RPG comic book. So every issue of Rolled and Told has a little bit of comic book stuff, and then the RPG stuff for the stuff that's presented in the comic book. There's also some downloadable barcodes that you can get to use to go onto various sites to get either free or discounted dice and stuff like that. That appears to be it. God, not a lot. It can't be all of it. Let's go to the site and see if there's anything we're missing. So now we're going to the Free RPG Day site to see if there's anything that was on the list that we missed, because that doesn't seem like a lot. And it just said stay tuned for kits. Today is RPG Day. Well, tomorrow's Free RPG Day site. I would think you would have updated your site by now to show us what we could get from the kits. I mean, is it going to be worth it to me to go to a store? Because there's no stores around here that are supporting it. But apparently we have, not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 physical products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barcodes. And then if you're lucky enough to find the stores that are carrying the high-end stuff like the figures, there will be some stuff from Brian Games, Menatic, Dave Taylor Miniatures, Q Workshop, and WizKids. Depending upon where you live, the Free RPG Day site will tell you if there's any stores in your area supporting it. So I'll post a link down below to the Free RPG Day site, so you can go and enter your zip code or whatever and see if there's anything near your house and if it's worth it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is there anything on here I'd want? The Durgar mat thing for the maps, the Privateer Press thing, because I really love Iron Kingdoms and the idea, even though, I don't like steampunk. The Renegade, the maps from Lock Battle Mats, the quick starts from, all 4 of the quick starts from Renegade Press, the G.I. Joe, Transformers, Power Rangers, and Hunter. I definitely want those. And the Cyberpunk Red one. So there's a couple I'd want if I had a game store that was doing it, but I don't. So check out the link down below. It'll show you where there are stores in your area. Till next time, I have been the OGGM. That seems to be all the gaming news we have. I mean, unless you care about attendance figures for Origins and UK Game Expo. Let's see. UK Game Expo had about 23,000 attendees. Origins had 11,000 attendees. So I guess more people in the UK are willing to go out in public than people who are willing to go out to Origins. Of course, Origins was just cloaked in various controversies this year, including the Satine Phoenix thing and other things. So it's understandable that less people went there here in the States. So that's it. Yeah, no other gaming news going on today in the world other than Free RPG Day and, of course, Roe v. Wade, which affects all the female players out there. But, you know, I don't do politics on this channel, or at least I try not to. Though there does seem to be a lot of people who want to hear my politics about stuff or are angry that I don't have a political side, and my response has always been, I do have a political side. That's just not the point of this channel. I will happily make another channel if you want to hear me do politics. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. Be safe. And yeah, take care. Go Power Rangers.